Uh, Hello, my name is Lisa Pana, but you can call me Lee. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Layheng. Pleased to meet you too.
Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Did you have difficulty getting here?
No, my house was a block away, so it's very convenient to get here.
Perfect. Would you like any refreshments before we begin?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Alright, let's start, shall we?
Yes, okay.
So, to begin, tell me a bit about yourself.
I am a business graduate student who is just graduated from AUPP, which is American University of Phnom Penh. And at my third year, I had my internship at Nike as a salesman. It lasts about around 3 months, but it was a really good experience, which is because it was my first business-related job, so it was very interesting, and I was very intrigued for the job in the future, and that leads to here. And I also have a lot of experiences as a cashier because my mom's own a family business, so I often helps out. And in my high school year, there was also a business fair. The purpose of the fair was to let all of the classes has a group and let them set up food stall and compete each other who could make the most profit. But unfortunately, my team only come in second, but the difference in number was very close. And I would consider myself as a very friendly and hardworking person, and I usually initiate my conversation with other people. And my coworker at the internship that I went to considered me as a extrovert, and they're very comfortable hanging around me and sharing their problems with me, so I can give them advices.
Okay. Well, you're very hard on yourself. Second position is a great achievement.
Thank you.
So, why do you want to work here?
I just finished my business major, and I want to apply my knowledge to real life work. And I also had a very fun experiences with business. So when I see your offering for a sales executive position in your company, I was very intrigued.
Okay. So, what is your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness, I would say that I am inexperienced. As you know, that university students tends to be very busy with their schoolwork, so they don't usually have much time for doing jobs and stuff. So we lack experience when it comes to business. However, when I was in my university year, I knew that in the future, if I want to get a job and work properly, I would need a lot of experiences. So I went to my mom and asked her for a position in her company, in her family business. So throughout the year, I was able to succeed in doing a lot of stuff, such as negotiate prices with suppliers and customers, and I was able to motivate employees and to increase the work efficiency, and I was able to control and manage stock that went in and out, and a lot of stuff as a cashier. I know that although this skill that I acquired may sound useful to sales executive, but I know myself that my family business is a much smaller scale than you. So, but I think that these skills will very beneficial to your company, and I will work hard in order to polish and gather more experience and put it to good use in your company.
Okay, looks great. So, the opposite of your weakness, what do you think are your strengths?
My strength would be that I am an open-minded person. I am very open to opinions and ideas of other people. I always take other people ideas and thoughts into consideration so that I could further improve my decision making and myself as well. And I also look into people criticism. Instead of being mad, I look into it and see for myself if I really have those problems, and if I do, I would try to change it and make myself a better person.
Okay. So you mentioned earlier, and as well as in your CVS, I can see here that you've motivated your employees in the past. How did you achieve that, and how did you do it?
Um, my mom, in her own business, my mom is her own marketer, and also she goes around and restores stocks on her own. And so she usually went around abroad. And when she go abroad, um, I I am in charge of handling the staff meeting and giving speeches. So to motivate the employees, I would often compare my how my moms and other boss treated their staffs, so that they can see the difference in the condition that their boss is putting them in. I also, when the staffs make mistakes, I would personally show them how to do something myself rather than telling them how to. And when they make mistakes, I don't usually scold them. I would tell them that what they're doing is wrong, and tell them that to never make the same mistake again. And after the meeting and the speeches, I would see a lot of improvement in their performance, and the staff become more energetic, and the improvement of my business can also be seen.
Okay, that's great to hear. So you told us a bit about yourself earlier. Could you specify some of the hobbies that you enjoy doing?
The hobby that I enjoy doing is doing sport-related stuff, which mostly based on teamwork. I like sports such as soccer, or international football, and basketball, which needs a lot of teamwork and communication. And those hobbies I can find like um, very compatible for the position that I'm applying for in your company.
Okay. So, but on a personal note, what do you enjoy playing in football? Like, what position do you?
I enjoy in playing on the midfielder because I would be the most active. It was the most active role, but while I can need to communicate with the striker in the front and the defender in the back.
Okay. I personally like to be the attacker. Looking good. So, last but not least, the ultimate question: why should we hire you?
I am very confident that I have the skill and the requirement needed for the position that I'm applying for. And since comparing to other newly graduate students, I believe that I have more skills than them since my mother owns a family business. And I think that my open-minded characteristic is very suitable for the sales executive position that I'm going for. And furthermore, I know how to lead people and motivate them, so it can increase the efficiency of the work of your company.
Okay. Perfect. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, actually, I want to ask you that what are your expectations for this role within the first year?
Okay, so these are the duties, responsibilities that you will be supposed to do. So first things first, you are expected to lead a group of salesmen and achieve certain sales targets. Secondly, you are expected to cooperate well with your coworkers. Thirdly, we are currently in the midst of expanding the range of our businesses. So we will be having business ventures and expeditions throughout the provinces, and those selected for those ventures, their responsibilities and duties are to promote our products. Do you have any other questions?
I would like to ask, like, how long does usually the expedition take?
I'm not perfectly sure about that. Let me check this real quick. I can see here that we have an expedition next week actually, which the duration of that will be about 1 week. I see another one next year around January, which will be taking place for about 1 month. So it can vary on an average of 1 week to a month. That's about the range of the expeditions.
I see.
Anything else?
That would be all.
Okay. Thank you for coming, Layheng. It's been a pleasure meeting you. We hope to see you in the future, near future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.